Hello everyone and welcome to my beta video for Bcm325 Future Cultures. Originally in my pitch, I highlighted that for my DA, I was to explore how AI will complement human activity in jobs in the medium and long term. This was to be presented in 3 to 5 blog posts, focusing on different employees from varying jobs in each blog. I would then do a podcast with these employees about their thoughts, opinions, concerns, knowledge about AI, and overall how they believe it will be implemented into the workforce and their workplace. Although through significant feedback from one of my peers, it was evident that I was spreading myself too thin for the proposed timeframe. I then decided to change my DA to a broader focus in order to be able to delve into more relevant academic articles as well as lecture content and relate them to the short-term future. I believe that focusing on the short-term future would mean that it would not only be more relevant to readers, but it would be more engaging as it is more relevant to our time. After analysing the feedback and iterating my DA's focus, moving forward I'll be able to focus on how AI and robotics is impacting us now and into the far future through a variety of case studies. These case studies will vary from the workplace to individuals and to society. I wanted to keep the impact on the workplace because I believe it is a very interesting topic area to uncover, and it is important that employees in the relevant workforce have a basic understanding that AI and robots can be there to improve their jobs rather than take them. The direction that I wish to head in now, my DA will be created through blog posts and a podcast if time permits. I intend to focus one blog post on think tanks, where I will explore the Institution of Public Affairs and the Chifley Research Centre. In the second blog post, I will explore the concept of operations, whereby I will dive into the COVID Safe app. And lastly, the podcast will explore how AI is impacting the social media world, with a specific focus on the case study of Lil Michaela. These will be supported by research and lecture content to gauge an entire understanding of the topic at hand, with a specific focus on the Week 5 lecture. Although this is simply an example of how I wish to move forward, and the topic will be further defined after more feedback and iterations occur. In regard to feedback, I had already created 3 blog posts. My first and second blog posts were produced with the focus of the first research topic. This first blog proved to maintain relevant background research and set the topic for the iterated research area. My second research blog focused on the implementation of AI into the workplace with a specific focus on supply chain. I was lucky enough to get in touch with a supply chain worker for a medical manufacturing company, ICU Medical, to share his understanding and concerns about AI being introduced and where he believes it will leave him in the short to medium term. I found this blog to be particularly successful, with responses and feedback from friends and family were quite positive. Although I was intending to focus on the medium term, it was highlighted that I did not specify this within my blog. This was a major flaw in my DA, as the focus of future terms are vital for the production and the development. My feedback is my most important aspect in moving forward with my DA. I believe my topic is not only interesting but also relevant, and many people find the topic of AI intimidating. My DA is there to show the positive aspect of collaborating with AI in the future. This idea also defines my social utility, as it's mainly aimed at people who are concerned about AI, and I want them to be able to read my blog for education purposes as well as interesting purposes. Moving forward, it is vital that further engagement with lecture materials is needed in order to define my future term focus. This will come with my new intended focus for my DA about focusing on AI in the short term. As mentioned above, I'll be focusing on the Week 5 lecture content as well as inspiration and research that stems from the screening of Minority Report. Primarily, these scholarly sources focus on some negative aspects of AI and define our fears of them, but by dissecting them and viewing them differently, I'll be able to highlight to my intended social utility how AI and robotics are impacting us now and into the far future, the variety of case studies and areas of research. Thanks, and looking forward to hearing your feedback.